It's Monday, the 12th of August, 2024. Welcome to the Fast 5 Business News by Fear and Greed, where we give you the top 5 business stories you need to know in just 5 minutes. I'm Michael Thompson, and good morning, Sean Aylmer.
Good morning, Michael.
Sean, 5 stories in 5 minutes. Let's go. Story number 1, the race to be president of the United States is tightening up, with Democratic nominee Kamala Harris now even with Republican Donald Trump and ahead in some battleground states.
And through the big battleground states, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania and Michigan, a New York Times Siena College poll puts Ms. Harris ahead by 4 percentage points. It's pretty much the first time that quality polls have put the Democrats, either Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, in front of Donald Trump. In terms of who Americans trust most to handle the economy and immigration, both big issues, Mr. Trump actually wins. The third major issue in the 3 swing states, at least, is abortion. Ms. Harris's favourability rating has increased. For example, in Pennsylvania, it's up 10 percentage points in just a month, according to the New York Times. But many respondents said she is too liberal. Another interesting finding from the poll is that many more people are now happy with the choice they've been given for president compared to when it was just Joe Biden v. Donald Trump. The other 3 states which are expected to be crucial in winning the White House are Arizona, Georgia and Nevada. There's a bunch of states like California and New York. They'll vote Democrat. We know that. Bunch of rural states, including Texas, they will vote Republican. So it's these sort of 6 swing states that really matter.
Sean, the fight for the White House is obviously going to have far-ranging implications for global politics. That includes Australia, of course. But more immediately, it's important for what it means in the Middle East. And there were more horrific stories from the region over the weekend.
Yeah, it'd be great if the election could mean we weren't hearing these sorts of stories. An Israeli airstrike on a Gaza City school compound housing displaced Palestinian families killed around 100 people over the weekend, though Israel said the toll was inflated and 19 militants were among the dead. Video from the site showed body parts scattered among rubble and more bodies being carried away and covered by blankets. The Israeli strike drew condemnation from Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong, Arab states, Turkey, France, Britain, the European Union, and an expression of deep concern from the US, which has been working with partners to prevent the 10-month-old Gaza conflict from escalating into a regional war.
All right, moving on to story number 2 now. An intelligence chief, Mike Burgess, says up to 4 countries, including Iran, are actively involved in foreign interference in Australia.
ASIO has found these countries involved in foreign interference here and also in diaspora communities. Some of them are a surprise, Mr. Burgess said. He was talking on ABC's Insiders. Foreign interference and espionage were key security concerns for the National Intelligence and Security Agency, with a range of countries caught attempting to threaten or intimidate diaspora communities. Iran's able to be identified publicly because the federal minister has already done so, according to Mr. Burgess. The spy chief's foreign interference remarks follow US former President Donald Trump complaining that his campaign had been hacked by the Iranian government, though there isn't actually any confirmation of who did it.
Story number 3, Foxtel is up for sale after Owner News Corp undertook a review of its assets and uncovered third-party interest in the pay TV business, which owns streaming services Binge and KO Sports and aggregation platform Hubble.
News boss Robert Thompson said the group is evaluating options for Foxtel. News owns 65% of the group. Telstra owns the other 35%. The pay TV business has about 1 million subscribers who on average pay around $90 a month, including its streaming business, which a lower margin, it's about 4.7 million subscribers. A significant factor in any sale of Foxtel is renegotiations of the NRL sports rights. That's rugby league. They're due to expire in 2027. It shares those with Nine Entertainment at the moment. Foxtel secured the rights to the AFL and most of the cricket until the early 2030s.
Story number 4, Regional Express, better known, of course, as Rex, owes creditors around $500 million, which is more than first anticipated.
EY Administrator Sam Freeman told the first meeting of Rex creditors on Friday that a sale process has commenced with the intention of securing as much money as possible for around 4,800 creditors, excluding customers. Of the $500 million total, around $120 million is owed to Asian private equity house PAG, and a further $170 million to Westpac. Mind you, that's fully underwritten by state and federal government for air ambulance services. The next meeting is due to be held by September 3, where EY will provide an update on the sale process. Administrators say they would prefer Rex's regional flights to continue as a going concern. Let's hope so.
Last one, Sean. Story number 5, which is not exactly a business story as such, but it's just a story that is so remarkable that we've got to mention it. A Russian chess champion has been suspended after poisoning her childhood rival ahead of a match by smearing deadly mercury over her pieces.
Amina Abakarova is reported to have said she attacked Umayganat Osmanova out of revenge for a personal insult. She's been arrested and faces up to 3 years jail if found guilty, according to a story in the Daily Telegraph of London. Security footage captures the moment when Abakarova entered the hall where the tournament was to take place in southern Russia, and she appears to be making the preparations for the poisoning. She's seen looking around, casually approaches her opponent's table before taking something from her bag, seemingly a vial, and smearing its contents on Osmanova's board and some of her pieces. Now, Ms. Osmanova suffered severe dizziness and nausea soon after the game began, required medical attention. A judge from the tournament reported the incident to police, with CCTV footage confirming that Abakarova had been present. Cracking story.
Yeah, it certainly is. There we go, the top 5 business stories in 5 minutes. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Michael.
It is Monday, the 12th of August, 2024. Remember to hit follow on the podcast, and if 5 minutes isn't enough, you can find our longer daily show called Fear and Greed, wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm Michael Thompson, and that was the past 5 business news by Fear and Greed. Have a great day.